Hey guys, what's up? It's Jacob from Whattttt.Whatt Outfitters here. This is going to be my first video uploaded to this channel. And what this video is going to be a duck calling tutorial. And I'm not saying I'm the best duck caller because I'm only 14 years old and I've been only duck calling for about 1 year now. But I have enough experience to get the ducks to the pond for me to shoot them. So this is mostly going to be for intermediate to beginner duck callers, or duck hunters I should say. And this is going to be the first video uploaded to my channel, like I said, guys. So please subscribe for more tutorials, more hunting on the field. I'm going to be doing a lot of duck hunting, a lot of geese hunting and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. So please subscribe, please like this tutorial. And yeah, so let's get on with it. So today we are going to go over the mallard call. And the mallard is the most populated duck throughout the world. So I have 3 different calls for this. I have 2 female mallard calls, and I have 1 male mallard, or a hen and a drake, you could say. So this is my female mallard. I have this female mallard as well, and then my drake call, or my male mallard, is just a simple whistle like this, which you could do the call with. So we're just going to start off with the regular female mallard, and we're going to start off with a simple quack. But before we can teach you guys how to do it, we're going to teach you guys how to hold the call and how to blow the call. So you're going to have this call, and pretend that this is like a bottle of water or something, and you're just going to come up and take a drink it, and your top lip's going to rest kind of in the middle of the call, and your bottom lip is going to sit under the call, kind of. And then a lot of people, when they pick up a call, they go don't breathe with the cheeks, breathe from your diaphragm and go instead of breathe without your cheeks. Keep your cheeks kind of compressed in and breathe from your diaphragm. And what you're gonna hold the call, and then that's how you're gonna breathe. But if you do that, it's just gonna sound, and you don't really want it to sound like that because there's like flat lines kind of and stuff. So you're gonna say a what into it, and your tongue, when you say what, your tongue on the cheek comes to the top, and it's gonna cut the call off, and it's gonna give it a really mallard sound. And when I do this, I use like these fingers, and I pretend that it's like the duck's bill kind of. So and I open them up when I call. What? And that's just a simple quack. You just quack. Or you could do a greeting call. So that's a quack. Practice that. Just say what or 10, but I like to say what. It sounds a little better in my mind. And then you are going to go to a greeting call. That's a simple quack. You can use the quacks. And there's like 4 to 5 different calls you could do with one of these things for the hen mallard. But I'm just going to go cover over the hail call, the greeting call, the quack, and the feeding chuckle. So 4. And I am a little sick, so if I sound a little different, that's why. I will be using my other call as well, but I'm just going to start off with the quacks and the hail calls with this. I'll go to the greeting calls, and then I'll come back to this for the feeding chuckle, because I think this one sounds the best with the feeding chuckle. And the feeding chuckle is actually very hard to do. And you know, it took me a while to get it good, but I still haven't mastered it yet. So we're just going to go to the hail call. And in football terms, a Hail Mary is when you throw it really far. So pretend you're doing that with your voice, and there's ducks really far, and you just want to get them out there and get the ducks' attention. Sorry about that. So it doesn't have to really sound like a duck, but it's going to be to like 5 to 11 notes, and it's going to be long, 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 short, 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 short. And each one's going to be like long, 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 and then keep shortening them down. So be like long, 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 long. You know what I'm saying? So you're just going to extend it out and do that what thing when you cut off the air pressure with your tongue. I mean, the first one, this call's a little messed up. It's actually really old, and I got it like 2 years ago, and I started hunting. And it doesn't have to really sound like a duck. That didn't really sound like a duck, but it's still, that's going to get the duck's attention, and they might even U-turn towards you. So once again, what? And there you go, guys. So the greeting call is kind of not as loud as it. You're not putting as much air pressure into it, but it's mostly 5 notes, 3 to 5 notes, and you're gonna stick with that what tactic. But for this, I'm going to use this call. It doesn't really matter, but I think this one sounds the best when I do the greeting call. And this is what this does is it's telling ducks in the air from the water to come in, like this is a good spot, and greeting them, saying hello basically. So I'm going to stick with the what, because every time I call I'm saying what into it and breathing with my diaphragm. So greeting call, it's 3 to 5 notes. Just like that, guys. This is a very effective call for duck hunting. Once again, just like that. And now the feeding chuckle. The feeding chuckle is a very hard call to do, and what it is you're basically saying ticka 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 ticka, or tucka tucka tucka, or ticka tick ticka tick into the duck call. And this is really saying that a female male is on the water, they're comfortable when they're on the water. You know, this is a safe place. That's what it's basically saying, or when they're feeding and stuff. So I'm actually going to switch back to this call because I've practiced the feeding chuckle with this call most of the time, and it sounds the best for me. So like I said, you're going to say ticka 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 ticka, or ticka tucka, or ticka tick ticka tick into it. So, or that's there's 2 different feeding chuckles you could use. You could use the single note, tick 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 tick, or you can use a flat out repeated one, tick 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 tick. And I usually do both of them kind of. I'll start off like, kind of switch it around, but for beginners I start off like, and you could always throw in quacks with it, like, so, you know, mix it around whenever you do it. Like, most of it works. And there's one important thing to know. Let's say you walk up to a pond and there's duck on it, and you scare them off and they're flying away, and they give kind of a scared call, which kind of sounds like, when they're flying away. You don't want to use that call. And what it is, it's kind of a loud, very fast-paced kind of call, and you don't want to use that because if you're doing that, then it's probably the ducks are going to come. And people make that mistake a lot. Just make sure that it's not really, really fast-paced and really loud, like the hail call. Difference between them is the hail call, you could spread them out more. Like what, and that distress call, like what, when they're getting off the water. So I hope you guys enjoyed that part of the female thing. And now we're gonna move over to the male, or the Drake call. And for this, I can just use simple. It's by Buck Gardner, and it's the simple whistle call. And you're gonna have to use more of a deeper voice for that. I'm not saying I have the deepest voice, but you're gonna have to use a deeper kind of voice for this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the whistle up to your mouth, and you kind of bite the tip, or it's hard to explain on how to hold these. You're just gonna put your teeth like right here, and then you're just gonna hold it in, and then you're gonna say Dweeed into it. And there's 2 ways people do this. People do more of like a Dweeed, Dweeed, or they go Dweeed. I mean, they both sound alright, but I personally like the Dweeed more than the Dweeed. I mean, I'll do both of them for you guys. And I see people do that all the time, in like when I watch YouTube duck hunting. And I personally think that it doesn't really sound like a mallard. I like when you go Dweeed, Dweeed into it. It just sounds a little more realistic to me. Dweeed, 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 Dweeed. So once again, you're gonna put it up, and this is actually pretty easy if you have a deep voice. It took me a while to get it, but you're just saying Dweeed, Dweeed. Make sure to cut that note off in the end. You can just put your tongue in front of this, because if you don't, it goes Dweeed, Dweeed, Dweeed. You don't want to have that high thing at the end. You want to keep it all Dweeed. Cut it off. Dweeed, Dweeed, Dweeed. So I'll go over one more, and I'll just put them all together right now. I have this call, and I'll have my whistle call, and I'll put something together if I were calling ducks. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, please leave a like. Please subscribe for more videos. I'm gonna have more tutorials, reviews on duck calls. I'll have even in the field action, guys. So please check me out. Please subscribe. This is my first video, so I will be bringing a lot more. So please check that out, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and it's been your boy Dweeed or Dylan here, and I'm signing out. Peace.